Alright, so you're going to put those 2 screws back on there. Those 2 nuts back down on there. Okay, you got an 11 deep well? Yep. Alright, since we're taking this whole engine apart anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take some of this other stuff before we do any tests. Just can make it more convenient to get out of the way. Let's go ahead and take this one. That's an 11 deep well, and we're going to take the blue pipe off. Let's take that. Yeah. Go ahead and slide it forward onto the piece we're taking off. Yeah, and then tighten it back down a little bit. Just a little bit so we know where it's at. There you go. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. That's, I put backup hose clamps on mine, on all my boots. You know, I could keep these hose clamps in my toolbox if I want to, but it's actually easier just to put them on, you know, on the truck somewhere and keep them as spares. You know, if I need a couple hose clamps, I know where they're at. They're actually performing some function, like a backup to the regular clamps, you know, instead of just laying in a toolbox. So that's what I did. I put my spare hose clamps on here just for, so I knew where they were at. That's good. Slide these off, and now let's get them over here good. Then we'll snug them back down a little bit so they don't fall off. And we'll take the boot pipe. Just flathead screwdriver. Okay, there. Just a little bit. Yeah, not too. Don't score the inside of it. Yeah, there you go. Cool. And we'll take the pipe off the other side. What do you think? Because we gotta get it off eventually anyway. Inside of that look good? No. Here, let's just check it here.
No.
Okay, the inside of this thing, it's old. It's got 900,000 miles on it. I've never changed it. It's dry as a bone. No turbo leakage. That's good. This side's dry. It's pretty clean, you know. It's got a little bit of discoloration in there, but it's pretty clean. Looks like the inside of this is nice and clean. That's good. No soot, no garbage. Hey, I keep my truck in good shape, okay? I keep it running really well. You don't get 8 and 9 miles of the gallon because you're not taking care of your truck. Let's go to the other side. All right, let's go ahead and, this is the other side of the motor. Let's go ahead and take this off, get it out of our way, because we don't really need it for just idling the truck or doing our tests. So we'll take this one, that's an 11 millimeter, we'll take that off. And I believe that's a, maybe a 13. Been a while. You can tell it's been a while. We'll just take it here and here for now, and then we'll inspect the inside of this boot, because this one is really old. I've changed these once a long time ago. They got about 500,000 or 600,000 on them. The truck's got 900. But like Jerry says, the inside of these, and I've seen this before too, the inside of this one here especially, because of the swelling and expansion, eventually it actually wears on the inside wall, and it'll actually tear on the inside long before you'll ever see it on the outside, and then it'll just blow out on you one day. So we're going to inspect this, and if they're bad, we'll put new ones on. Let's take them off. Let's tighten it back down a little bit so we don't lose it and we know where it goes. That'll work. Now we'll do this one. Oh, Rawze done got fancy. He got him a GoPro. I don't like the fisheye lens though. Slide that back. Tighten her back down a little bit. Yeah, that one's been on there a long time. So just kind of be real gentle with it. Real gentle. We can reuse it if we can. If it's worn out, we'll replace it. Just smell here. There you go. Let's take a look. Down in here, right here on this inside edge, is where it usually will chafe and tear itself up. And these look really good on the inside. It's hard to see with the camera there, maybe. Really good on the inside, so still in really good shape. Really good shape. And we've got no oil, dry as a bone. So our turbo's in good shape. No reason to change no turbo. So now we got that off. Let's go ahead and take that boot, that elbow, off the face of the turbo. That one right there. I'll put this away. That turbo there, I put that turbo on when I had 580,000 miles on the truck. The first turbo finally bit the dust at 580, and this one's been wonderful ever since. So the first one kind of lost power. It didn't have actuator problems. Usually most of them do. This one kind of, the one I had, just kind of lost power, and the turbine got to where it had some drag. It didn't break, it didn't snap, and it didn't bleed oil. It slowed down, and it just, you could feel it. I think what happened is it carbonized a little bit because I did a parked regen, and it wouldn't finish the parked regen one time because I should have updated my sensors, and I didn't. And I shut the truck off instead of actually waiting for it to idle down and the turbo to cool off and everything. And I think that's probably what made it fail prematurely. But this one here has been wonderful. So we're gonna use it when we put it back together. Let's take a break, wash our hands, and figure out what else we're gonna do when we come back. Cut.